Champions League quarterfinal matchday vlog. Now, I'll do a tactical analysis at the end, but it's the vlog. So, of course, walking up to the stadium, I'm very lucky and fortunate to have a season ticket. So I actually bought a season ticket in 2021. Someone quit, but there was only one space left in club level. So the benefit of club level is you get all the Champions League fixtures as well as all the home games. You get this little nice match program, but it's definitely not worth the money that you pay. But I thought we'd just walk you through one in a lifetime opportunity. Maybe I would just, as I said, show my kids one day what a game this was as we walk to my regular seat. And you get this little nice band that you're meant to hold up at a certain point in the game, which you'll see in a second as well. But this is my view from my seat. The atmosphere, honestly, was absolutely insane. One of the best atmospheres I've seen so far at the Emirates. You can hear it just in the background. And then I had to mute this because this is, I don't want to get copyrighted, but this is the pre-match Champions League light show, whatever they want to call it. And they were playing some other music. It really did set the tone, high beats. I was really looking forward to it. And the next clip you're going to see when the atmosphere really look insane. So just be careful with some flashing images, of course. You can see the crowd are really up for it. This is what really helps performances, when the crowd is really up for it. You can't really tell by the audio, but the stadium was really lively. This is where we had so many chances. It wasn't the best of free kicks, but we had to be careful, mindful of the counter-attack. Like losing the ball there, I was really worried about those situations. But Saliba really played well, helped defend those situations. He's one of the corners that we had. You know, these are all chances, just small split differences positionally. Very, very unlucky once again. But I was worried about those counters, but neutralized very well. And Saka, of course, by himself down the wing in those 1v1s. Odegaard sometimes helping and Timber coming through. And this one, just shy of Martinelli.
Good first half, to be honest. We should have scored more goals. Got like a little burger and chips. It's like 24 quid or something ridiculous. But to be honest, we've been playing so well, man. I'll be honest, we should have took our chances. Now I feel like we're going to regret not taking our chances, but good half so far.
So I ended up getting a tea. It was pretty cold. And this is what I was worried about, losing those chances. But this is the free kick. And what a free kick this was. Have a look at this. I'll just let the audio play itself. I do probably get a bit too excited during these games. And then we saw this one. Absolute top bins. I'm like, is he going to do it again? And I couldn't believe he did it again. Honestly, I couldn't believe it. Imagine being in the North Bank and seeing that from behind the goal. That was insane.
I can't believe it. Honestly, I can't believe it. 2-0. Thank God I'm here. All I know is we better not mess this up now. I can't believe we made this one.
As you can see, I honestly could not believe it. Honestly, I really couldn't. I thought I was dreaming. And this is my view. So I set at 75. It's actually a pretty nice seat, being behind the goal. It's a bit of a unique seat as opposed to being in the middle, which is probably arguably better. You know, these situations here, I just want us just to get the ball clear, and Trossard doing a very good job hold-up play. Very good. The referee was a bit suspect. We'll talk about him a bit more later on. And this one, Camavinga got that red card for kicking the ball away. Very important red card for us, for him to get at then. And as we wait for the final seconds for the referee to blow the whistle, but yeah, I just couldn't believe it. And I think even around me, you know, I go to these matches by myself. Sometimes I meet some people there, but most of the time I'm by myself. And, you know, you can see, like, I just can't believe it. Am I dreaming? Am I dreaming? I said. Even when I woke up today, I still couldn't believe it. But, you know, it's such a... You know, I was waiting for this. The good thing is we held the win the last 10 minutes. We played very compact. Tierney and left mid, we were doing a good job. And I said, I gave us Madrid the higher chance going into this. You see as the referee blows the whistle and we go towards the tactical analysis. I just think Madrid just weren't at their best today, I think. They just weren't the best. I was worried about their transitions. Saliba coming in clutch again. Got a little nice selfie there. So I think here they're playing Rice Baby, the song. Honestly, I'm very fortunate to have this experience to be there. A little bit of a selfie. Just wanted to really remember, cherish this moment. And as we walk out of the stadium, again, I was still in disbelief.
I cannot believe what I've seen. Am I dreaming? Maybe I'm dreaming.
And that concludes the end of the vlog. One for the memories. Maybe overexcited I was, but I don't mind it. Once in a lifetime. And we will now go into the tactical analysis. What a game. Wow. 3-0. I feel like I'm dreaming now. I know people are not saying we're not won anything, but I understand. But to win against Madrid, like, I did a vlog, hope you enjoyed the vlog before that. I'm not really a vlogging type guy, but I thought, you know, maybe I'll show my kids one day. I'm so happy I went. The atmosphere was 10-10. Whole stadium was literally rocking, shaking. It was the best atmosphere I've seen since then. Was back when we were going for the league 3 years ago when we sold Gabriel Jesus and Zinchenko. Since then, it's been very mellow. It's not really been the same, but our audience really up for it. What a game! I'll be honest, Madrid didn't play well. I really thought they would play well. I knew it. I was like to myself, Vazquez surely is not going to be playing, right? I knew it would be Valverde. I was like, Vazquez, there's no chance Vazquez is playing this game. Unless, maybe it would have worked out for them to have Vazquez playing. But yeah, he wasn't playing. Asensio wasn't Alaba was left back. That was a bit of a shock to me. He did a decent job, to be honest. Camavinga, the red card. Modric was contained very well by Rice and Odegaard. We pushed Modric so deep in the playmaking roles. We're going to come back to all this in a second. Bellingham basically unseen. And as I predicted, they were kind of playing out of possession, similar to us. They play in that 4-4-2 out of possession. And then Rodrigo, to be honest, was contained. Now, Skelly, like, you know what? Let's go. Raya, let's go with performance one by one. Raya, I would give him, honestly, I don't think he really did anything wrong. He made it, Mbappe had a really good chance. He did some good saves, good captures. I'll give him like an 8 or 9. I don't think there was really anything that he did. Unless I missed something, I sit on this side over here. Probably seen for the vlog. So I think about Skelly, I'll give honestly an 8 or 9. I think he was fantastic. I said before in the game, I doubt, I gave us 25% chance to win. It doesn't mean, I think some people just didn't understand. It doesn't mean I gave Madrid a 75% chance to win. I gave Madrid like realistically a 30%, maybe 35%. And I was thinking like a draw, maybe like 40%. I thought a draw would be more likely than anything. So I gave us 25%. I gave him like 30, 35%. And then I gave a draw like 40%. So roughly in those regions. But then when we scored that first goal, I was saying set pieces. I was saying to the guy next to me, set pieces is what we're probably going to have. Especially Marino. I told you Marino being a target player. But Skelly, oh my God. Guy proved me wrong. I'll be honest, I was skeptical when we started him. I was very skeptical. There was a few moments when he had the ball that if he lost the ball, it could have been jeopardy. But he ran through the middle, created so many attacks. He was really good. That is where the argument of maybe Vasquez would have been a better option than Skelly, because then they would have attacked. They in the first 5 minutes were a bit rocky. I think they went down the right hand side in the first half a few times. And they caused us problems in certain situations, getting the ball back, bringing the ball back in. It's a shame they didn't use it that more. I feel they played poorly. Skelly proved me wrong. I'm happy to see it. That's what I want. I want to be wrong in these situations. And I was skeptical, but he did do a very good job. I'll be honest, Rodrigo was not the best on that day. Kirill, fantastic. Again, I had doubts about him. Very good. Like there was sometimes some kicking was a little bit risky. I believe, I'm not mistaken, he slipped as well. I was a bit worried, but you know what? Saliba came in close. I think the biggest defensive player, I think, was Saliba. I think two players I really liked defensively was Saliba and Martinelli. Martinelli kept crying, but I remember like in the final moments of the game, Martinelli was coming all the way back to defend because Skelly was out of position or whatever it was. And Martinelli came all the way back to defend. And Saliba positioning, right place, right time. Man marked the area. It was one-on-one when Mbappe got through, did enough. Timber played very well as well. Apart from losing the ball down here when I think Mbappe basically got through and Saliba, I think it was Saliba, I'm not mistaken, pushed him aside. He held Vinny very well. What a play. I think the whole back line, I'll give it a 9. I think they were very well. Maybe even 9.5. I really like the way Saliba was positioning himself. I think he helped the team. He commanded the team. He helped Kirill. He supported him when need be, and they were very tight and compact. Kind of what I was expecting, tight and compact. But we really ran right, I would say, in the first 45 minutes. I was shocked. I thought, you know what? I'll tell you something deep down. When we ran riot, and you saw in a vlog, I was worried at halftime. So I was like, Ancelotti, now he's going to make the changes. Now we didn't capitalize on our chances. Now we're going to regret it. But they were just poor. They were just so poor. Partey, fantastic. Didn't make a mistake. Unfortunately, got the yellow card. I don't know if he misses the next leg now, which I'm not too sure on. That could be a bit of a problem, but did a very good job. Rice, 10 out of 10. Fantastic. 2 amazing free kicks. Odegaard, very well as well. I'll give him a 9. Martinelli, I think, had Rice. Okay, Rice is probably our best player. And I would probably say, look, Martinelli, I think he did such a good shift, man. You know, coming back defensively, making sure Skade doesn't get doubled up on. And he was staying high and wide. I was watching him the entire time. Creating space, pushing away to create space for Skelly. Very intelligent play in his one-on-ones. Remember I was telling you, in the first one, the one-on-ones are going to be so important against Valverde. Wow. He took him so many times, delivered so many good balls. He would have got a few assists had we had some better players in positions. Yes, he had a chance that he should have probably hit the target, should have probably done a bit better. But I think, honestly, he deserves a 9. But I think he did very well. Defensively, underrated as well. Marino, I'll give him 10. What a finish that goal was. That goal was insane. We'll kind of go over the goals in a second. And then Saka, I think he did a very good job. Even Trossard, when he kicked, we had Tierney come on left mid. Did some very nice play there. I really like Tierney. Trossard, you know, I saw Trossard dropping deep, basically doing what Modric was doing, basically. And he was playing deep. I don't know if you remember that at the halfway line. That was really good. I can't believe it. Marino, what a finish, by the way. Really good hold-up play. And the few times that he was available, I think he was fantastic. I just think when Madrid offered, you know, even the free kick that we scored, you know, I saw that, to be honest, it was a bad wall. The wall was very bad. I mean, when we lined up for the free kick and Rice was here, I think it was it Courtois? Let's just put him here. The wall was like this. I think Mbappe wasn't in the wall, but anyway, something like this is assumed like this. And then the goalkeeper's there, and then literally went around. The wall should have moved up about at least 2 or 3 feet, or maybe an extra person in the wall. That's why that goal went in. It shouldn't have gone in, but it was a fantastic execution. What a free kick. The other one over here was even more insane because the wall was on this side, and I'll be honest, I really thought it was going to be Odegaard taking it. And then when he swung that in, top bins, perfect crisp. You probably saw the video in the vlog. Unbelievable. Oh wait, Chris, I said I couldn't believe he done it again. The perfect free kick. The only other free kick this reminded me of, do you remember that Dimitri Payet free kick? I can't remember. Do you remember when it went really high and then it kind of sunk back in? This is like same thing. It went all the way around and it dipped just in top bins, right in the corner, right in the side netting. What a play. I think we played so well. The only thing now I worry about is the second leg. I think we got to make sure the second leg that we are seriously on job. I think if there's one person and one team that can come back, it's this team. You know, I think that Mbappe chance, had he scored earlier on when he had that chance against Raya, poor. It was aimed at the goalkeeper. I know it was kind of a bit on the side. But wow. I mean, 3-0. I said to myself, if we get 2-1, I'll be extremely happy. 3-0. And we played very well in the last 15 minutes to close out the game. So they don't get that goal. Because if it was 3-1, I think it's a bit of a different one. But at 3-0, I think we're safe. But I think we're going to play well. I think the most important thing is let's not lose it with them. We need to not concede first. Let's drop a bit deeper and play that counter-attack. Especially because they're going to be coming at us. They're going to be finding weak points. But I honestly can't wait. I think maybe the argument would be, I don't know. I hope Partey's not. I need to double check that. I hope Partey's not disqualified. But yeah, what a game. I just think Madrid played poor. I just think so poor. We should have probably scored more goals. Maybe you can argue, but what a result. I'm happy Skelly proved me wrong. I just still can't believe it. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I've lost my voice, barely speaking. Hope you enjoyed the vlog as well. Want to maybe show my kids in the future. If we win it, I'm probably might go to Bernabeu. So if anyone's got tickets, let me know. Because actually on my birthday weekend, or just before my birthday. So do let me know. Anyway, thanks for watching. Still can't believe it. I can't even talk about the match because I'm just so happy. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time. Oh yeah, now what did I get? I got this. It was really cool. You probably saw in the vlog, they gave us this bag, and then something that I really liked as well. One of the only few benefits of is I got I saw the Henry poster when he scored the goal, and then it's just one to really to cherish. And remember I said to you back in 2006, we had injuries in 2006. No one expected us to win, but Henry made a moment of magic. And Marino, he wasn't Henry, but that was an Henry finish. That was an exceptional finish. So that's the thing with football, you never know, and that is the best thing you could try to assume. But we need to make sure we lock it off now. Very thanks for watching. Oh, something else I wanted to mention about against Atletico Madrid, they weren't playing that well. And one thing that really helped us is against Sociedad, they drew. And then, of course, that was the second part. And then they lost against Valencia. And that, I think, also in terms of confidence, really helped us as well with this on Sofa score. I think that really helped us, to be honest. Today we got Dortmund and PSG. Who would I want to see? I don't know, man. I think had we We beat PSG the first time, but they're very good. I would rather we play Villa. Well, Villa. Yeah, I'd rather play PSG because they're not going to sit back. They're unbeaten still unbeaten in League One, I believe. I think we're better off playing PSG. They basically won the league. Yeah, already won the league. I think we're better off playing PSG, and then realistically speaking, Inter Milan versus Bayern Munich. Milan won 2-1. I believe they scored last minute. Harry Kane, absolute bottler. That chance. No, that's AC Inter Milan 2-1. I think Inter Milan will go through here. I hope Barcelona go through here, and I think Milan versus Barcelona will be a fantastic semi. I think Inter Milan are the team that I'm most worried about, and the reason why is because defensively they're very solid, and we struggle against low block teams and teams that are very good defensively. I think we know the Italian teams. I think Inter Milan are very, very stable. So that is the one thing that I fear about them in a semi-final. So I think realistically, Barcelona will go here. I want Bayern to go, but I think Inter will go. It could go either way. It could even go Dortmund, but I'm hoping Barcelona go, Inter go. And the final, I would love a repeat of Barcelona versus Arsenal, like a repeat of 2006. That would be because when we lost, that's the last time we were in the Champions League. That's the last time it would be 19 years ago, yeah. And I remember I was crying that day. I was a kid. I was crying. And then I hope we play PSG. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we beat them, and then we get to that final. Now, what I want to talk about very quickly, since we're on that topic, is the Arsenal game. Yeah, these videos are cool because I can always record this, and I can always watch this back in the future to see what I thought. That's the benefit of doing what I do, is you can always go back and watch what you're thinking. I can show my kids this video or whatever. Yeah, so to be honest, Courtois played insane. I think, look, if I had to do man of the matches, I would say Declan Rice, probably man of the match, just be real. For us and for them, I would say Courtois. I think Alaba did a decent job. Saka wasn't amazing, but he won us those 2 free kicks. I think Saliba played very well. I think Saliba underrated because he didn't look. I understand that stats wise, it doesn't look like he's amazing, but I don't really care about the stats and expected assists and all this rubbish. I care about the actual play. But anyway, let's have a look over here. Average players positions. So you saw Real Madrid like this. And then we saw the thing was we kept Modric at bay, and normally Modric is the one that pulls the strings. But that's why I think out of 3 midfield, it really did help. You know, they kind of out of possession they're 4-4-2. In possession they're basically a 4-3-3. But I thought we did very well to take them as well. And then that was us. And the bet, as I said, we did go to sometimes we did go to like a 4-4-2 sometimes. It was very interesting. Then we kind of went to that 4-3-3 shape. I thought it would be. I want to be honest. I was genuinely surprised how well we played. I think Partey really came in clutch. He did the right thing about holding, and he did a very good job at it. And he basically contained everything that we needed to. Martinelli was key. Saka was very good. I feel like he wasn't always on form. He could have ran to the wings. I was on that side, so he could have ran to the wings a lot more. But yeah, I didn't really see anything else on them, you know. So you can see, like, that was the votes. I said 25%. I said a draw. Unless, I mean, possession, yeah. Expected goals. I don't really look at expected goals, to be honest. We should have had a lot more, to be honest. There's some crazy saves. Courtois made 3 saves in a row. And then also Cameron got a red card in the end. So I don't really care about these stats too much. That was then Mbappe, that was Camavinga, that was Rodrigo. There was one chance that Mbappe should have scored that one. There was another one. The referee, by the way, oh man, that referee really annoyed me. I feel like he does. I don't think we deserve the penalty. No, that was the first. That was the second free kick. That was the first free kick, and that was the Marino chance. You know, this one over here, was it this one? Which one was it? Was it one there, the shot over here, right? That one was a bit unlucky. That one was a bit unlucky as well. He aimed it. He was running across, got aiming at the goalkeeper. Should have aimed it for the corner, but it is what it is. I don't remember that one. Oh, yeah, that was one in the Declan one. Then that's the one when the ball rebounded and went up again. I mean, I'm just very happy. I'll be honest. What I still can't believe it. But no, look, I don't know why I'm just rambling on now. It's got almost become a documentary. But we'll catch you for the next leg. Peace out.